All right, Starseed. So basically, part two to this whole flower situation to help you to get through this new moon in Cancer that is going to help you to heal, release, let go, move on. Yes. And we are not talking about people, we are talking about us. So, again, there is a root to you, and whatever the root is can be whatever situation you're facing right now. Now, let's say in your life you've been through, like me, I've been through rape. So I am able to speak about it very loosely. I am able to speak about it very confidently because I forgave all parties involved, and that was my life as being a little child. So, with that being said, I had to disconnect myself from what happened to me in order for me to be able to be the best person I wanted to be. So, what happened was I knew that there was more to me than my circumstances or my situation. I knew that I know that it wasn't my fault, for me to be 7 years old, being placed in a bed with a grown man and raped violently. And my mom act like she never knew, but she told me to get in her bed, and came out of my room. So I had to learn how to deal with my mom. When I see the people who raped me when I was a kid, they'll be exposed. But it created me to live a certain lifestyle and do certain things to get money. And I did not want to let my circumstances ruin the rest of my life. Because we can allow people and situations that we've been in to dictate our life. And that is their mistakes. So it's just learning that they made a mistake. It's not your fault. Or let's just say yours might be an addiction. And it is your fault. Because, again, addiction wasn't a choice because we weren't fully disclosed on the chemicals and the things that are placed in our foods, placed in our waters, placed in our medications. So we've already been there in the corner stores, the sugar. We've already been addicted. We've already been addicted. So if you feel like out of all this, period, point blank, the moral of the story is y'all have a choice. Everybody has a choice. You have a choice to decide whether or not you want to make an excuse on why you are in the situation that you are in. And what are you trying to do to get out of it? Well, look at me. I don't even know what is going on, because right now where God got me at, I don't know. It is just, I don't know. But I am doing, in the midst of all that, I'm doing something that I love. And what is that? Teaching informative information on the human being, which carries natural antibodies and a natural immunity all around to protect this world. True melanin people are who the Pleiadians, the whole Federal Galactic Federation. Y'all know who I'm speaking about. What I'm saying is everybody has a choice. Your choice is not taken from you. My choice was not taken from me. My choice was not taken from me. My life was altered. My innocence was taken from me. My virginity was taken from me. But the choice to live, the choice to overcome, the choice to be resilient, the choice to be tenacious, the choice was up to me. So, you have a root problem. Whatever that root problem is, whoever that root problem is, you have a choice. Nobody is forcing you to be who you don't want to be. So it means that root problem is the root, and how do you get rid of it? You have to learn how to live with the thorn in your side. You have to. What do you mean live with the thorn in my side? What do you mean? I mean, we wake up every day, we're getting poisoned. So we minimize the poison. We're slowing down the process while trying to still figure it out. Or we can ignore it, act like it ain't happening, and go straight to the slaughter. The problem's still gonna exist. What is the common denominator? You had a choice. What was your choice? Sink or swim? You chose to act like you didn't see. So what happened? You missed out on your blessing. How you miss out on your blessing? Because you made a choice. It was your choice to make. You made it. And it's called cause and effect. The law of attraction. Whatever you put out in the universe, you're going to get back. So I don't have to worry about me doing nothing wrong to nobody. Because the karma has already come. So there's no need to laugh at your abuser. It's no need to say, I told you so. Because you ain't got time to waste your breath on that. You'll catch them, they'll catch you. You let the success make the noise for you. So, you have a root problem. Once you realize that root problem is going to be there, but you still got to live, and you have the right to live. You have a right to live a good life. You have a right to be happy. And you have the right to be the best person that you want to be. And nobody gets to dictate who you want to be. See, some people, that's where they get confused. You understand? They start to think that their opinion matters, or that their opinion is a fact. Now, we know that a fact is something proven. Opinion is like a butt. Everybody got one. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have people, number one, I don't consider nobody's opinion. I don't. Why would I consider your opinion about my life? Why would I care about what you think about me? You want to know why? The moment you process another person's thought or their failure, you are going to question your very existence. See, what happens when let's just say you just go somewhere and a person, you say, I got this idea. And this person says, I don't know, like, you already, now you done thought about what they said and you just doubted yourself. You just doubted everything that you wanted to do. And you don't even realize that you doubted yourself. Because you didn't even process and think that you considered what they were saying. What do you mean, Shani? What do you mean? What do you mean? What I mean is you have filtered in that person's manifestation of who they are and reflected it upon yourself. So now your thought pattern is no longer your thought pattern. You have now just realized and took in someone else's thought. So what do? Let's say, okay, so Shani, you saying that, so now I'm listening to you. Should I be listening to you? You're only listening to me so you can I'm a part of you. We all a part of each other. Right? You like me because you see something in me that's in you. Right? So we're all just all energy. We're all one. So we can feel each other's energy. So that means that us as our melanin people are true heirs of this earth. Humanity, because we're going to bring all humanity together, because thank all, excuse me, thank all who are sticking around by our side during this battle. Because if nobody has said it, there is a war taking place on our people. And we have to be mindful what we are putting in our brain. We have to be mindful on who we are around. I want you guys to know that the root is only the problem. Now we're moving on up the tree. So now you're looking at yourself like, okay, well, I did have a couple things going on. But if you look at it, you really never had a whole bunch of things going on. You probably had a people's opinion about your life in your head. That probably wasn't even your thoughts. All this time, y'all are probably living your life and you're not realizing. Well, that's what happened with me. I was not living my life. I was living life through my family's eyes or through people's eyes, what I thought they would approve of, what did they like, what did people think. And then one day when I was little, I realized that I cannot equal up or amount to anything that anybody wants me to be until I can first equal up and amount to what I want myself to be. And even still, the only people that are going to matter to me is the love of my life, the person that y'all see with me, and my children. Because those are the people that matter to me. So why should I worry about another person's opinion about my life? Or why should you worry about a person's opinion about your life? Nobody is helping pay your bills. Nobody is helping take care of you. Nobody is putting money in your bank account. Nobody is doing anything for you. And even if they do decide to help you, they'll probably turn around and talk about you anyway. So, what difference would it matter if you kept your business to yourself, kept your opinions to yourself, not worried about what anybody else was doing, and lived the best life that you can live for yourself? If you was to do that, what difference would it make? What, you will lose a couple of frenemies? Because anybody who wants you to be the best person that you need to be, they're going to be rooting for you. Whether you agree with their decision or not. A person does not have to go with your theory. A person, this is why we're unique. Everybody's so busy trying to be the same. Everybody's so busy trying to fit in. If everybody fits in, who's going to be different? Who's going to be different if all of y'all all looking alike? Y'all all doing the same thing. Who's going to stand out of the crowd? How will I see you? How will I notice you? Because you're going to look like all of the rest of the fakes. Trying to be somebody you're not. To impress a crowd that will give a two craps will not help you at all. What does it matter? What will it hurt for you to blossom? What will it hurt for you to be the best person you want to be? What will it hurt? It's only going to hurt your haters. It's only going to hate the people who wanted to be like you from the beginning. Everything that you were doing, they were watching. Everything you were doing, they were watching. All the dreams and ambitions and all the goals and all the stuff you told them, they were plotting. They were plotting the whole time. That's why it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to work out. But it's okay. It wasn't supposed to go that way. You're right. Looks like an oar or something. It wasn't supposed to, but it did. But it's okay. So what happens is you have the root of the problem. You have to figure out what is your root and pull it up. Pull it up. Pull the root up. Pull it up. Oh, don't be afraid. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. And when you grab it, just look at it and say, you've been bothering me this whole time and I didn't know what to do with you. I didn't know what to do with you, but now I know what to do with you. You're going to replant it. And while you're replanting this, what's up? So while you're replanting this, the only reason why you have that root there, you don't want to make it a part of you where it begins to crystallize and it's unorganic matter. But you want to put it in the pot and you want to plant it as a base of what I overcome. See, because that very thing that you went through for that root that's been dragging you on to your destiny or pulling you wherever it's been pulling you, that root, that's actually going to be where you position yourself. So if your problem was addiction, more than likely, and this is YouTube, you do not have to delete this. This is me speaking off of the information that is given to me from my ancestors. This is information that comes from the universe. This is information that is downloaded onto me. This is information that the spirits have given to me. This is what I've used as a tool to overcome my various obstacles that I went through in my life. So again, knowing that once you replant this, if you was out there on drugs, you're going to turn around and be the very person that's going to touch people's lives who was on drugs or felt like they couldn't come out. If you was out there slinging drugs, you was that dealer, you going to turn around and help the other people however you see fit to help those people. Let's say that that's not what you see for yourself. That's fine. You can be whatever you want to be. The only thing I'm saying is use your experience as an experience, because life is literally an experience. There is always something to learn in life. And when you get to the root cause and the basics of what you're trying to learn and what you're trying to accomplish, when that flower blossoms, when you blossom, you're going to be unstoppable. So won't you get to the root cause of your problem? Figure it out. And if you're in a relationship, I don't want to hear you about to leave. And I don't want to hear that you about to step out. I don't want to hear that. Okay? So, whatever issues y'all might got with each other, don't let it be finances. Because that's not your problem to be arguing about, because technically all of that stuff is already paid for. They're just double dipping. You know, and of course we're trying to figure out where we stand at. You'll have to excuse me because I try to be cute again and went outside and I didn't have my jacket on. And I feel like I'm coming down with a little cold. I don't think it's that wrong, but now. Y'all know they're going to start treating it like flu Susan. But no. So, I do have allergies. But listen. When you blossom and you are at your full potential, your energy, we're only trying to raise the vibration. So both of y'all are like two flowers, okay? Whatever you want to, whatever. Finances cannot be a part of this blossoming because that's not a natural process. I'm pretty sure this is not the real deal. We're in a dome. Okay, so when it opens up, God only knows what these real trees look like. So stop arguing over stuff that just stop it. Stop it. We're going to have to figure this out, and we're going to figure it out together, and we're going to make these relationships work, because these relationships have been of their center of attention for them to break up the family, for them to break up the black household, for them to assassinate our men, for them to assassinate our women. So I do not want a part of this process, of this healing process, to be about y'all in this relationship and you can't get it together. You better figure it out. And for those that's cheating, and these women and came up to your women's houses, women, you let them know. They ain't the first one that try to take your man. And they might not be the last. And if you feel as though you are polygamy, and that's something that you want, then that's up to you. But if you not, and she is coming up to you, let him know he gotta handle it. Don't be having these women running down on your women. You shouldn't be not having your business in order however y'all want to run your relationship. Number one, communication is the key. So however you decide to be in your relationship, that's up to you. And for my women, okay, for some of them, she might be pregnant. Y'all all pregnant at the same time. I've been there. Figure out what they want to do. You understand? But let me tell you something. Before COVID, before any of this stuff came, your relationships was alright, right? So fix it. Yeah, fix it. And men, you better fix it. You better fix it. In whatever genders, all communities, because I'm not, fix it. You better fix it. I don't want to hear that. First step, let's deal with the root. I've been on here 30 minutes. I got to get ready to get to my man. Barely trying to figure this out ourselves too, but y'all better figure it out.